Hi, I'm Tom Chick. Let's take a look at Infektor with a K. This isn't a shooter, I guess it's an infector. You play, I don't know, are you a lymphocyte? Are you a virus? The tutorial explains some of this in medical terms, but I've forgotten what those were. This is survival mode. I'm just trying to stay alive as long as I can. The little blue places are places I want to go. Sometimes a little green target pops up. Those little dots chasing after me are corpuscles, antiviral things. Anyway, you can clearly see this sort of biological theme here. My health is in the upper left-hand corner. This being survival mode, I just stay alive as long as I can. You don't have shooting. It's not a twin-stick shooter. It's a one-stick non-shooter with little bouncy physics. So Infektor was made by a developer called, Russian Vice. Yes, and they are in Estonia. So it is a single stick shooter in that I don't shoot anything. My left stick does not do anything. I'm sorry, the right stick does nothing. The left stick moves me around. Infektor reveals little gimmicks like this. Like if I swim over that, then this lights up. Oh, why was that lighting up? Well, that's the thing, is I'm not entirely sure what is triggering. There are various traps. Okay, here we go. Let's run over this little one here in the center. Did that actually just trigger a bunch of those guys to chase me? So you have a power that you can use. There are three different ships. This is the big, pokey, round one that has a lot of hit points, and its power is dying. Its power is some sort of a shield? I'm not entirely sure. One of the charms/annoyances about Infektor, it's not very well documented. If we look here at the help screen, we can see there isn't one. You just have two modes to play. Maybe on their Facebook page, that's where the manual is. So a lot of this you figure out as you go. When you first start, actually that's not entirely fair because there's no documentation, but these 4 missions here are tutorials. Once you're at missions, I don't even know what to call them. Let's call them levels. Once you're done with that, in Infect mode, you have these, what do we have? It looks like 9 left over. I have not done this. There's one of them I haven't unlocked, and one of them I haven't done in the bottom right there. Once you do these 9 levels, I believe you're pretty much done with this mode, unless you want to start setting high scores. For instance, you can see on Charon, my high score is 1731, which is good for a bronze star. I have 101 Infektor bucks, space bucks, plasma bucks, mitochondria. I don't know what they are. I've got 101 of them. If I get 1,000 of them, I can unlock this slot over here on the right. Another issue with Infektor is you move the selector around, which in my case is a gamepad, although it actually works very well with the mouse, which I'll show you in a second. There's no feedback for when you've actually clicked to a new spot. Like it should make some little sound or something. So these 3 things right here is this is where you choose what ship you're taking. Ship? I forget. They call them, is lymphocyte what they call them? I forget. Here's the asteroid ship. Here's the elongated dude, and here's the little fat pokey dude. You can then equip these 3 slots with boosters. This booster is, I believe, unique to which of the 3 ships you take. These 2 offer a little menu. This is the cost to pay for it only once. You only get it for that next round, and then you're out of that money forever. I'm not unlocking anything. I am buying it for 1 run. So that has those boosters. It says these boosters, which basically makes you more maneuverable, makes your special power more powerful, makes it easier for you to suck up mitochondria bucks, that sort of thing. I'm not about to spend any of my money because here's another thing you do with your money. In addition to these set levels in Infect mode, you have Survival mode, which is just living as long as you can. And you'll note you've got to pay to unlock these. This one costs 500. How expensive is that? Plasma, that's what this is. And when you play it, you of course set a high score on that as well. And again, if I want, I can pay a one-time cost for these boosters. Alright, so what exactly is the gameplay? You guys saw a little bit of it a minute ago. Let's go down here and see how far I can get with this one. Degato, wait, is this the one that I have not unlocked? Yeah, I have not beat Degato, at which point it will unlock whatever that one's called. Some of these levels have unique kind of gimmicks to them, or distinct layouts. There's nothing, as far as I can tell, procedurally generated. I like the little asteroid ship. It's a lot more maneuverable. So what I'm doing is trying not to get hit by red things. The purple stuff, if I smack it, gives me points. Or plasma, you can see in the upper left-hand corner. In the upper right-hand corner. In the upper left-hand corner is my health. And hitting these purple things triggers stuff. Whenever I fly close to, you can see those little green lights. So those things that chase me eventually die and drop. Okay, let's see if I can. That's a bad example. I used my power to knock it away there. They eventually drop little green boogers. It's like Geometry Wars, right? You pick up the little green drops. Alright, so to beat this level, okay, so here's where this is a trigger, and I just boosted things away, and shoot, I can use my maneuverability, ideally, to not get hit by things. And what I'm trying to do is basically capture the flag, like King of the Hill, on this spot right here. Oh, shoot. And you'll note there, as things die, they leave behind those little green plasma bucks for me. There, I beat it and got, wait, almost, there you go. Got 200 points for that. Shoot. The problem with this asteroid ship, it's the most frail ship. Where is it wanting me to go now? Okay, there's a blue contact at the top center of the screen. Shoot a monkey, you have to get up there. Oh, this, right. So there you go, there's this little, you're running that gauntlet there. That's why I haven't finished this one. Alright, so you go into the center and it triggers these things that I am infecting. Those blue things up there burst towards you. One of the things that's gratifying about Infektor is the controls. Once you master them, and sort of get used to this idea of drifting around. This is the more responsive ship, so this makes it a little easier to drift around. Shoot. So I don't know if you could tell, the way that those things work on the left, as soon as that blue circle comes together, it's going to rush at me a little bit. As far as I recall, actually I think it does explain that somewhere in the first few levels. I was going to say, a lot of Infektor is just kind of learning how to play. Is determining these weird little behaviors. Don't want to hit it. I've got a tiny little sliver of health left. Oh, shoot. And I am liberally... Oh, well, I died. I was liberally using my repulse ability to knock the little viruses away. You know, it's called Infektor, so I guess I'm the virus, and those things are cellular defenses. T cells, who knows? Alright, let me show you. It also works, that was with a gamepad. It also works pretty well with a mouse, in that I am just dragging the mouse cursor around, and it's always following that. It's going to take a bit of muscle memory to get used to each of them. So let's see, I want to go into the... no, down here to activate these mandalas. The left trigger, the left mouse button fires off my repulse ability. So now I've got this big one in the middle that I need to capture. So I just used up my repulse ability. So basically I'm working around inside their turning radius. Until one of them gets me. Oh, shoot. I just think I had some gamepad interference there. Shoot. So a fair amount of the game is dealing with... There's a bit of a pinball or pachinko vibe to it. It's just dealing with all these things bouncing around. And I sometimes initiate the bouncing like that with my burst. Oh, shoot. Alright, is this where I'm supposed to be? Like, look, this thing right here. Bonk. I can mess it... Well, I can't mess it up much. Oh, okay, that seems pretty sturdy. These, watch this. There you go, that's more gratifying. And I'm getting points for that. Alright, where am I supposed to be? Up along the corners of the screen. It should, okay, yeah, right. I fly over this, and then it lights up new spots. I follow these. This is also on the iPad and the Android. So, infer from that what you will. Those things at the bottom, those are constant repulsors. They push everything away. Shoot. Presumably I'm going to open that at the top at some point. Of course, a lot of the game is learning what you can and can't hit. Ah! You can't hit that. So instead of a shooter, it is a very pinball-y, pachinko-y, things bounce around, deal with controls that require a lot of sliding and inertia. I'm actually doing very well. I was going to say, I don't want to jinx it, I might be able to beat this level. As you pick up the little green bits like that, it actually does heal you up. And because everything that's chasing you, unlike a game like Geometry Wars, where things that are chasing you will keep chasing you until they die, if you just run away long enough, things that are chasing you will fall apart, will die, and they'll leave behind a little green pickup. Like that guy. And if I were having a difficult time with this, remember I could pay, I could pay for those power-ups. Stack-nabbit! Alright, I've just got those 2 points left. No. Ah! That was not a bad run, and I got 40, 75, 102 mitochondria bucks for it. It doesn't count as beating it, does it? I still have not unlocked this last level. So there you go. That is Infektor. Let me show you a more basic level. Here's, I think, the first one you unlock. And, you know what? Let's go ahead and buy things. Because the only other use for this is unlocking... I'm not going to buy anything. Because the other use for this is unlocking these survival arenas. So let's unlock one. 200 points. I don't know why some are here and some are here. This presumably means something, that these 4 are grouped here. Are these 5 more advanced? Let's buy one and find out. We can't afford a 300 pointer, but we can afford a 150 pointer. Let's buy this one. It's called Tura. I don't know how to pronounce that. Remember, the developers are Estonian. That might mean something in Estonian. I'm going back to using the gamepad. I'm not going to buy any upgrades. Let's try, this guy right here, his power is to do a repulse, to push a bunch of things away. His power is to kind of set up a shield around himself, I believe. And his power, which we'll look at now, is to just do a burst forward. Presumably, he'll escape more readily. Now, he's not nearly as maneuverable as the asteroid spaceship, the Triangle, as you can see, because I'm already bumping into stuff. Alright, so it's just a survival level. I'm not sure why I care about, on a survival level, actually winning these areas. Oh, I guess because you're scoring points. In addition to staying alive for longer, you want to get the most points. And I presume points feed directly into, ouch, how many mitochondria bucks you're getting when you finish a level. Oh, shoot. We'll get these little green bits. Ah! My little dash saved me there. Remember the purple bits you can hit. Don't hit red things. Shoot. Like that red thing I wouldn't want to hit. these green bits. I'm not entirely sure I realize this, but the purple things, when you hit them, if they hit, as those chasing bits chase me, as they hit things, it kills it. Ouch! I was not supposed to hit that. The challenge levels, the preset levels that you're scoring points on, you also can play those for, of course, higher scores, and one of the things that affects your score is finishing the level quickly. So it obviously is built for speed runs as well as just farming them for points. Alright, what are we looking for here? There's a blue thing in the upper right. We're chasing that little blue contact. Hit this purple stuff to get the other guys off our back. Alright, that lights up this green contact down here. I'm actually doing decently with health. I guess on the iPad you're just dragging your... Oh shoot, those red things. I should have known better than to get close to them. Ow. Ow. Okay, there's a blue trigger down below me. See that little flower popping up? That's my mouse controller. It keeps thinking I want to play with the mouse. I mean my mouse cursor. That's where the mouse cursor would appear. But I'm not using the mouse game. You can stop showing me that. Yeah! So I wonder if all the survival levels work like this, where, oh shoot, I shouldn't have hit that. Where you hit a blue trigger to turn on a green return that you then park on to unlock it. Ow. So there you go, survival mode. That has been Infektor, spelled with a K. Don't try to spell it with a C, because Lord only knows what game you'll end up with. From Estonian developer Rushing Vice, a single-stick non-shooter, available on Steam for, I think, around $5.